Hi everyone, my name is Tirza. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. This week we are going to discuss a little bit about Great Lent. We have it coming up in just a few weeks. So even though we should be feeling some of this nutritional lack because we don't have this meat or the proteins from animals that we can eat, there still are other options that we can choose to still get those healthy fats and proteins that our body does need to function, especially if you have a difficult labor-intensive job or that requires a lot of brain power. It's good to fuel your body even during this time. I know for myself it's very easy to just eat carbs or sugars or maybe even just beans and not really give some extra thought as to what I'm putting into my body, which is also not good for us. We shouldn't be just giving in to some of these easier ways of eating just because, we're not able to throw some meat in it or make these easy dishes that are much more doable when we're not fasting. Some good ideas of plant proteins and fats are avocados, olives. You can also have some seeds and nuts. Those are really good and they're an easy snack to take with you or grab on the go. One of the more obvious ones is beans and lentils and peas. These also have high protein and you can mix them into your dishes. Another good idea is to try to find complex carbs. These are foods that are going to take your body a lot more time to break down and give you ultimately a lot more nutrition. Some of these things are, whole grains, brown rice, pastas, potatoes, and oats. It's important too to try to get some fruits and veggies in because, as I said, I know for me personally it's very easy to just kind of lean on carbs and beans and sometimes sugary things, but it's really good to try to get a variety of foods in your diet to just keep your system running as best as you can. For lunch and dinner, here's some good ideas for you to try and to maybe even write down so that if you're finding that you're lacking inspiration for making dinner or lunch, you can maybe go back to these ideas. There are lots of different kinds of pastas, cold and hot, spaghetti, pasta salad. You can make salads, fruit salad, regular salad. You can make soups. There's so many different kinds of vegetable soups that you could make. A lot of Asian dishes are vegan options, so you could make, curries, stir fry. You can make lots of the different kinds of Asian dishes, pot stickers, etc., etc. Mexican food is another one of those ones I like to go back to. I like to make vegetarian tacos or burritos, and this is also an easy prep dinner that a lot of it's just chopping and preparing the veggies or the beans or the tortillas. Some ideas that you could make in a crock pot, which is super handy. You can just throw everything in the crock pot and then put it on for however long the recipe determines, and then you have a delicious meal for dinner. Soups are a really easy one to do for this. There's so many different kinds of soups and lots of recipes out there that you can find. Potato soups, vegetable soups, bean soups, chili. You can also put beans in the crock pot, as I mentioned for the Mexican dinner. You can put beans in the crock pot. You could also make curry in a crock pot. There's lots of different kinds of curry. You can make it spicy or not spicy. And if you add a little bit of coconut milk, it makes it very delicious. You could also make applesauce. I really love applesauce. You can cut up the apples in advance and put them in the crock pot with some water or whatever your recipe says. And it's just a nice thing to have either for a snack or even for breakfast. Some easy things that you could prepare for meals that you can have ready to eat are bowls. There's lots of different kinds of bowls. You can make a Mediterranean bowl, you can make fruit salad bowls, you can make pasta bowls, and then you can just prepare a big batch of this and then you can eat it throughout the week. Now on to breakfast. For me, breakfast is honestly one of the hardest meals to prepare for when you're in the Lenten season. So here's some good ideas for easy but filling breakfasts that you can make. Muffins and breads are really great. They're easy to eat in the morning and they're easy to make in advance, and then again you can just eat them throughout the week. Pancakes are another one that's easy to make vegan. You can add some applesauce instead of eggs, and that's a really yummy and filling breakfast. You could also make cobblers that you put in the oven with fruits. This is really delicious, and often you can put like an oat crumble on top. A classic one is oatmeal, but I don't really like just regular oatmeal. So one of my favorite things to do when I'm making oatmeal is to add in nuts and dried fruit. Again, this just helps add a little bit of protein and nutrition to it, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm just eating a bunch of oatmeal and then 2 hours later I'm still hungry. If you need something easy for on the go, my go-to is smoothies, or I love making like breakfast burritos. You can make a breakfast burrito hash with potatoes and bell peppers and onions and veggies and put it in a tortilla, or you can just have it as it is with the potatoes and all the veggies. Those two options are great savory breakfast options that are fasting but still very filling. I hope you found some of these ideas helpful, and I hope it helps to inspire you and give you a list of ideas if you're feeling uninspired about what to make for a meal during the fast. If you have any favorite dishes that you really like making during the fasting or Lenten season, comment them down below so that we can share them with everyone else and we can all stay inspired during this Lenten season as we prepare meals for ourselves and for our family. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below. To find more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. I post videos every Wednesday, and I cover a variety of topics including motherhood, family life, Orthodoxy, running my own business, and some traveling that me and my husband do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.